This is by far the most accurate scalping strategy you need to be profitable in scalping boom and crash. Hi, welcome to Ever Profitable Income channel, where I teach trading strategies that will make you profitable. In today's video, I'm going to show you the best scalping strategy you need to scalp the boom and crash market profitably, and you are going to do it without fear of spikes. Okay, now I'm going to show you a simple setup that's going to blow your mind. Now let me show you. This is an indicator. We have our indicator set up already. We're going to be using two indicators, okay, plus our RSI. Let's make it 3. Okay, so we're going to be using two indicators today, and also we're going to be looking out for some conditions that need to be right before we can apply our indicator. Now you cannot use your indicator without the knowledge of price action. Okay, you need the knowledge of price action before you can apply your indicator for confirmations. Indicators are usually for confirmation. Okay, now having that in mind, now the basic price action skills that you need today is your support and resistance zone, identifying your support and resistance zone. Okay, now on our chart, we are going to be identifying the support or the resistance zone in order to take a trade. We're going to be scalping, getting our entries on the 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so for you to get your entries on 5 minutes time frame, you have to consider 2 time frames ahead. That is, you have to consider the 15 minutes time frame, you have to consider 30 minutes time frame. Okay, now let's move over to the 15 minutes time frame. So this is the 15 minutes time frame. Now on the 15 minutes time frame, you can see that price reached a resistance level over here. So you can see that price reached a resistance level over there, okay, and price started retracing downward. Okay, so that is what we have to identify. Okay, so having seen that price reached a resistance level, we have to check our 30 minutes time frame. So on the 30 minutes time frame, we can see that price reached a resistance level down here. When you look at the zone, you can identify it that this right here is what a resistance zone, right? Okay, so price reached a resistance zone and it started retracing. Price reached a resistance level and it started retracing. How do we know that it started retracing? It showed what a reversal candlestick right there. Can you see that? That's the shooting star. Okay, so this right here is the shooting star. So it showed a reversal candlestick, and this gave us the signal that price is possibly going to retrace for a short moment. Okay, so after that, you move over to the 15 minutes time frame. So on the 15 minutes time frame, you can also confirm the same thing right here. Okay, can you see that? On the 15 minutes time frame, you can also confirm that price is also retracing for a short moment, and that is the advantage we are going to take. So looking at the 5 minutes time frame now, on the 5 minutes time frame, that is where we are going to be applying our indicators. Okay, so on the 5 minutes time frame, we can clearly see that price is what currently trending downward. Can you see that it started making more red candlesticks? Previously it was bullish and it was making more green candlestick, more bullish candlesticks. Okay, now you can clearly see that price is retracing. Now we're about to apply our indicator. So having seen that price has started making more bearish candlestick, you have to check your indicator window. So on the indicator window, we have our RSI, which is going to show us the level, which is level 20, level 80, and level 100. Okay, so being that we are scalping, we're going to be using level 80 and level 100. Okay, so this right here is level 100 and the thin line down here is level 80. Okay, so in order for us to get an entry, we have to ensure that our indicator, which is the blue line we are seeing right here, okay, this blue line, you have to ensure that the blue line has reached level 100. Okay, so when it has reached level 100, you don't just jump into the trade. You have to wait and observe its next movement. So as it starts trending down to level 80 right here, you have to what? Observe. As it trends down to level 80, that is the time you have to what? Hop into the trade. Okay, you have to hop into the trade and open a sell trade and make some profit. Okay, now another confirmation you have to check. Let me show you. Let's look at another scenario right here. Okay, we are back testing, and looking at this scenario right here, you can see that when the indicator hits level 100 and then it started trending down to level 80, price started making more bearish candlesticks. Okay, and for the third confirmation is your moving average on the main chart. Okay, this red line crossing all the way to the side is your moving average on the main chart. Okay, so that's the moving average on the main chart. So you have to ensure that the moving average has crossed over to the other side. You notice that it was initially below the price right here, as you can see, and when the moving average started has hit level 100 and starts approaching level 80, right there you can see that it crossed over to the other side. So it went above the price. Can you see that? So when you confirm that the moving average has started crossing over to the other side, check your indicator window to see that it has reached level 80. Then you open up a trade and you're gonna make massive profit. So this is how this strategy works. I'm going to give you the indicator setup. Okay, but before then, let's check out more scenarios if this indicator is really effective. Let's look at this scenario again. Can you see that it also what met every condition here and price what started heading downward? Can you see the indicator touched level 100 and then it started retracing to level 80? The moving average on the charts also crossed over from below the chart to above the chart, and when you hop into the trade right at this level, you're going to make massive profit. Can you see that? So this indicator is very accurate. So I want you to go to your chart and back test it and see if you are going to get amazing results. So let's head over to our indicator window to check out the setup of these amazing indicators. Okay, so we are at the indicator window. So on our main chart, we have just the moving average, which is this. Okay, we have the moving average, and on our indicator window, we have the relative strength index, which is your RSI, and we have the Williams percent range. That is our main indicator for today. Okay, it's an amazing indicator. So let's check out the setting of these indicators. Okay, so firstly, we're going to check out the moving average, okay, on the main chart. So let's check out the settings. Okay, so the moving average has just what simple setup is just period 20. You can see that, you can screenshot it. So period 20 shifts 0, and the method is what? Exponential. So just screenshot it so you don't forget. Then we have apply to close. There are no levels. Okay, there are no levels, so you can choose the style to be any color of your choice. For mine, I chose red. So choose any color that is visible on your chart. So thereafter you click on save. Okay, so the next indicator is your RSI. So let's check out the setting of the RSI. Okay, so the relative strength index is period 14, apply to close, and we have the levels right here: level 20, level 80, and level 100. Okay, so if you want to edit the levels on your own, just click on that pen icon right there, and it's going to take you, open up this interface where you can edit the level. So you just type in the level you want. Okay, so you just type in the level you want on each column. On each column, if you want to add more levels, click on this plus icon to add more levels. Okay, thereafter you click on save. Okay, so the next indicator is your Williams percent range. I so much love this indicator. So the Williams percent range is just simple setup. As simple as it is very effective. So the Williams percent have the parameter period 100. Okay, So it has period 100. Okay, so the levels, yours is going to come with level. Okay, yours is going to have some level here. So all you have to do is click on the pen icon, then it will open up the next interface, which is here, and then you click on delete. Okay, just delete it. We don't need the levels. You have to remove it so you'll be able to identify the levels you are working with. So all you have to do is just click on this delete, and you can select the ones you want to delete and delete the levels. So after that, you come over here and you choose the style color. Okay, I chose blue. So you use any color that is visible on your chart, and thereafter you click on save. Okay, so let's head over back to our main chart. Okay, so this is the setup of this amazing indicator that you can use to scalp boom and crash profitably without fear. Okay, so as you can see, the strategy is working perfectly, and these are the conditions I look out for before taking this trade. And as you can see, it's currently running in profit, and it's gonna head downward, and we're gonna make more profit. Okay, so this strategy is a very simple strategy but effective. So I want you to head over to your chart right now, set up your indicator, back test it, and come over here and drop a comment on the results you got, be it positive or negative. I want to hear it in the comment section. If you got value from those videos, I want you to hit the subscribe button, like this video, share it to your friend that needs great strategies to trade. Thank you for watching. Bye.